Remember when they said hurricanes couldn't form in the Sahara dust? How the small and fine particles of the sand keep the storms from forming? Well, not only have you not heard that on this channel, but we're now looking at one of the strongest hurricanes of the 2021 season, maybe the strongest, doing exactly that. Unfortunately, if it's not the Northeast having a hurricane party, it's going to be Canada once again, as we prepare to watch yet another what seems like repeat cycle of the 2021 season in the forecast of Major Hurricane Sam. Not only could Major Hurricane Sam take over as the fastest hurricane of this season, but it may also be our first Category 5. I have all the latest data on Major Hurricane Sam and where it may be going and when. Hope everyone's doing well on this Sunday morning. We're going to break this all down right now. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, September 26, 2021, 9:17 a.m. And I want to take a second and just give a special shout out to my beautiful girlfriend. It is her birthday today, and I just wanted to wish her a very happy and safe and exciting birthday. I hope it is a super enjoyable day for you, and I hope everyone after that just gets better and better. Thank you guys for letting me do that. Real quick, we are talking about Major Hurricane Sam. This is a very unique situation. And before we get into the Sahara dust situation, let's take a look at the latest stats. And right off the bat, we have a major strong hurricane, 943 millibars in pressure. For those of you that don't know, that means Hurricane Sam sits right about here on our Saffir-Simpson scale. We may be looking at the strongest storm of the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season, the strongest as of now being Hurricane Ida, which reached 150 mile an hour sustained winds, but did not reach Category 5. We have yet to see a Category 5 this season, but as far as data we have right now in hand, Ida is the strongest storm of the 2021 season so far, but Sam not only is super close to breaking that, but is also surviving and thriving in the Sahara sand dust. All right, my friends, and we're going to talk about the path of this storm, where it's going to go, the effects on Newfoundland, parts of Canada, St. Thomas, and then I will break down how Major Hurricane Sam formed and is still thriving within the Sahara sand. I'm going to go ahead and take manual control of this and move us up to present time. Today is the 26th, so we're looking at Major Hurricane Sam right about here. Obviously, the pressure has not been adjusted yet. We are nearing those Category 5 pressures and wind speeds, as you can see on the current data. So until further notice, we are going to see Sam as a major hurricane. Our timeline keeps us major at least through early Friday morning. If everything stays the same here, we're looking at a long-term major hurricane approaching the southern end of Bermuda. Our updated spaghetti plots are still showing a little bit of a tick to the west or towards the eastern coast of the U.S. But as we follow our theme of this year, Newfoundland and St. Thomas, high target zones for this Atlantic season. As you can see on this updated path chart of the 2021 season, we've had 2 Newfoundland landfalls in Larry and one more right here, as you can see. And then we also had 2 secondary landfalls in the St. Thomas area, also close to Maine. Not to mention all the storms that have peeled off and reformed off the eastern coast of the United States, giving the eastern seaboard and the Northeast as a whole a very busy year, just after a year where a record number of Gulf storms had taken place. Basically, what I'm trying to say there is that there's some sort of pattern going on, some sort of atmospheric influence that can either be seen or not seen that is causing the common paths of these storms, specifically this season. What I really want you to pay attention to is the interaction over another low pressure system that happens with Major Hurricane Sam, still major. As it passes Bermuda and approaches the Northeast, we could start to see peel off, actually flowing towards the East Coast. And by the end of the data here on the NavGem, we are looking at a separate system peeling off and actually forming over the Northeast in a type of Fujiwara effect. When 2 storms interact with each other, spin around, usually the stronger of the 2 survives. But seeing this situation line up right now, after what Sam has already been through, is very, very interesting. Many times on this channel, both this season and last season, we've spoken about the Sahara dust and how it can absolutely slow down the process or the life cycle of a hurricane. But at the same time, it can actually aid in the process of hurricanes, and I've been trying to make that point on this channel for a while now. In fact, if we go to the natural color setting here on the College of DuPage website, you can see the sand flowing off the western coast of Africa and actually dipping south over the Cape Verde Islands and then raising back north, back backtracking the momentum of Major Hurricane Sam. You can actually see the entire dust layer incorporating into the counterclockwise spin of the storm as a whole. The graph you're seeing now, which I showed earlier in the video, highlights this sand from the beginning to present time of Hurricane Sam's lifespan, and you can clearly see that at no point was Sam not involved with some of this sand. Alright, so here's the nutshell about the Sahara sand. Yes, Sahara dust creates stunning sunsets, but also helps stop hurricanes. These tiny dust particles push off the African coast and travel thousands of miles over the Atlantic Ocean, helping to suppress tropical activity. How does it do that? The long and short of it is that the Sahara dust can affect hurricane activity in several ways. Thus, large amounts of dust can keep the sea surface temperature up to 1 degree Celsius cooler than average in the hurricane main development region, or the MDR, from the coast of Africa to the Caribbean, providing hurricanes with less energy to form and grow. So basically, the theory goes that hurricanes need moisture to form. Sand is basically anti-moisture. And something I learned from my brother, who's actually a meteorologist for the Navy, he's a 25-year Navy vet, that sand particles that are super fine, like very, very small, the smallest of sand particles, can actually aid in the development of hurricanes based on the same ideas as a process that has been used before called cloud seeding. Now, I'm not going to get into the science of it, but basically it uses small particles in order to help promote the formation of cyclones or certain types of moisture-producing storms. Please feel free to do your own research on that topic. I will have some information on that in an all-around hurricane study video I'm going to be making on the channel. You guys all know I love Canada, so I'm sorry about the news I'm bringing right now, but we need to keep an eye on this storm. Newfoundland, St. Thomas, northeast of the United States. If this storm hits anywhere near a 964 millibar in pressure storm, it's going to be pretty bad, to say the least. So we're going to be here to prepare for this storm, to update you on the data, the different paths, and the different strengths it may hit along the way, and you will not be left in the dark about this one. Once again, shout out to Canada. I'll be back later on this afternoon or tomorrow with another update as needed. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.